The men kept their rifles ready, but didn't move closer. The younger trapper peeked out again through the window. The nearest creature was closer now, maybe 15 feet from the door, facing directly toward it. The head was large and conical, the shoulders broad enough to fill the entire frame of view. Its body was dusted with snow, the hair thick and brown, almost black. The second figure on the opposite side of the cabin had crouched slightly. Its outline was lower now, the long arms resting on the snow-covered ground. The third one remained near the trees, pacing slowly. Its movement was smooth, powerful, and almost silent. It seemed to act as if it was guarding the perimeter, watching the others. The trappers could see enough to estimate their size. All three stood around 8 to 9 feet tall, with massive builds. The one nearest the cabin was the largest, close to 9 feet, its chest broad and barrel-shaped. The others were slightly smaller, but still huge, with proportions far beyond any human. The arms were long, reaching nearly to the knees, and the legs were thick and solid. The hair covered them appeared coarse and heavy, clumping with snow and frost. Across the face, the hair thinned slightly, exposing gray-colored skin. The heads were slightly conical, and the facial features were deep-set. Heavy brows, wide noses, and broad mouths that stayed closed. Despite their size, the creatures moved with fluid precision. Each step was quiet, showing control and awareness. The way they spaced themselves suggested coordination. The trappers noted the lack of vocal sounds. The creatures didn't growl, howl, or make any noise beyond their breathing. The rhythm of that breathing was steady, powerful, and deep. At times, one would exhale sharply, sending visible mist into the cold air. After nearly 10 minutes of this, the largest of the three moved closer to the cabin. It took 2 slow steps forward. It stopped near the stacked firewood, towering above it. The sound of its breathing was now close enough to be heard clearly through the wooden wall, a slow inhale, then a long, controlled exhale. The men did not move. The smell that followed was strong and musky, like the mix of wet animal, skunk, and rot. After a moment, the sound of the footsteps moved around to the front of the cabin again. The other 2 creatures followed suit, their motion now synchronized. They circled once more, each moving with long, heavy strides. It became clear that they were investigating. They seemed curious or cautious, taking turns approaching from different angles. At one point, all 3 figures were visible in the moonlight at once. The trappers saw the largest one standing near the door, the second to its left near the trees, and the third on the opposite side of the clearing. They formed a wide triangle around the cabin.